Righto guys, so guess what? We found ourselves down the beach. I've gone and collected some seawater. I've got it in a little pot right now on a gas cooker. We're not going to light a fire. We're not going to go and chop a heap of firewood. We're going to try to desalinate some salt water in the best situation you can whilst you're out and about. So all I've got here right now is a little pot, gas cooker, running for a high-tech bit of kit. Realistically, this pot here is something you'd be already having in your kit. The gas burner you're already going to have because you're cooking on it. A bit of garden hose. We are in Geraldton, Western Australia, so most of your garden hose get stolen for other things. I have also put a hole in the lid. We've got a pot of water and I'll light the gas cooker. It's just a cheap one. We're going to start that boiling. I've got a length of hose, garden hose. If you're in an emergency situation and you've got a vehicle, you may be able to pull some hosing off of that. Your window washer hose or coolant lines, header tank lines, things like that. It's been about 15 minutes. We're starting to see a few bubbles in our pot. I've had to make a little wind block. Stop the flame getting blown out. This is the ideal situation to be doing this in. We're in the back of a truck at the moment, back of the ute at the moment. We've got a gas burner. And it's still taking 10 minutes, 15 minutes so far to get the water to come to a boil before you even start collecting the steam. So a little bit more to do yet. So it's been about 20 minutes all up. We've had to use my dive belt and a cloth to seal the hole up. We've now got some water reporting to here. So now, alright guys, so we've been at it now for roughly about an hour. Okay, keep in mind we would have had to keep our fire burning for an hour. I think it's about time we have a little look and see what we've got. Found a water bottle. You can boil water in a plastic bottle on a fire. If you want to see me boil water in a plastic bottle on a fire, comment below. I've cooked 2-minute noodles in a plastic bottle on the fire multiple times. Might end up with cancer, but I wasn't hungry. So yeah, anyway, found a water bottle. That's about it. Found a couple of bits of wood, not much. I've been burning a fire now for over an hour. And we're about to do a reveal, 2 reveals, how much seawater we've processed to how much drinkable water we've received. This is moist now, let that cool, let that roll down into there. So that was full and now it's gone around about halfway. We can shut that off now. Alright, so let's do a reveal. Let's see how much fresh water we're able to achieve by this form of desalination. Let's just do a reveal how much water we've achieved in this little collection device after an hour's worth of desalination. It's better than nothing, 100% better than nothing. Okay, so this is the plastic bottle we found earlier down the beach. That is the water we're able to desalinate out of that boiled seawater. That's the water we're able to gain from boiling water for an hour. Okay, so keep in mind you have to maintain a fire for an hour, you have to maintain it boiling, you have to make sure you didn't burn your hose, you have to make sure that the pot was sealed right. There's a whole heap of things you got to do. However, this is what we're able to achieve. And it's fresh water. Got a hint of unleaded taste to it because I've used that hose to siphon fuel before. But however, there's not an element of salt to that water. An hour's worth of work with a gas burner and I was able to achieve that. Think about it, how feasible is it coming out here, taking that water out there, turning it into something you can drink and survive on? It's doable. You wouldn't plan to do it, but you should always be prepared to have to do it. It wasn't much work for me to maintain a pot with a hole in the lid. We took this much propane to produce this much drinkable water. If you're out here trying to survive, trying to gain water, and you don't have one of these, you don't have a gas cooker, you're cutting firewood. You're cutting firewood in that heat, in that sun. Best case scenario, I've got this and a modified pot and I was able to achieve this. Those people out there that think they're going to be able to do better than that with less, put the challenge out to me and we'll see if we can do it. No matter how much food you can gather from this environment, if you're not drinking, you're dying. So if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.